So what's the big emergency? Someone die or something?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So you don't know anything?
No, I just got a text from Ricky saying to meet here as soon as possible.
I got the same one. Ash, anything?
Nope. And everything's clear on social, so it's not about anything happening online.
No, of course. No, you have my word. All right. All right, thanks. Take care.
You want to tell us what's going on, Rick?
Look, it's Othello. He's trying to trade you.
Excuse me?
Look, there's a lot of backstory here, but yeah, the bottom line is Othello's trying to trade you, and we all need to talk strategy.
Oh, I got plenty of time right now, Ricky. So how about you just backtrack a little bit and tell me exactly what's going on? Starting with how you know all that.
Look, I can't tell you all that, man. Look, this is like some deep state office politics, but look, just trust me, the intel is solid.
And that intel is?
Othello feels Freddie's trying to replace him.
We're talking about brand and marketing, Freddie?
Yeah, Brandon marketing.
Yo, bro, that is insane. Dude is not even a basketball guy.
Yeah, you know that. I know that. But from Othello's perspective, he feels like Freddie is Phil's right-hand man, which means that he's in his ear, which means he can recommend firing him. You know what they think about each other?
Not exactly best friends.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Look, right now, Othello feels threatened. And when a man like Othello feels threatened, he lashes out.
So what does that have to do with me?
You're Freddie's pet project. Look, with you gone, Freddie's whole reasoning for being here disappears.
But I thought they brought him here to, like, modernize the marketing department or something like that.
No, that's mostly for the media. Freddie's an A-plus marketing guy, but the real reason he was brought on was to solve the MP problem.
Wait, no. MP project?
Oh,
what is that?
Don't get emotional. My point is, if you're gone, it means that Freddie failed to sell you to the fan base. And if Freddie failed, that means that Phil failed. And if Phil failed, somebody's going to pay for that. It's not going to be Phil.
Look, just... Right now, Othello's trying to consolidate his power. I mean, think about it. With Freddie out of the picture, that's just one less person who can question Othello's way of doing things.
What are you thinking?
If he wants to trade me, let him trade me.
Whoa.
No. If the fans don't want me, my own organization doesn't want me, why am I even here?
You don't mean that.
No, I do. How many times am I to get told that I'm not wanted before I take the hint?
Look, MP, I know that this is a hard pill to swallow, but you're looking at this the wrong way.
How should I be looking at it, Ricky? How?
As one man's opinion who's out of touch on the modern NBA player trying to desperately save his job.
One man, an entire city. What is the difference in this case?
No. The fans are the fans, and you know you are well on your way to winning them over. Winning cures everything. Remember that.
And what about Othello?
Okay, yeah, that situation is a little trickier to navigate, but you're not powerless here.
Okay. So tell me, what power do I have in this situation?
You can fight back. Look, if Othello's the only one trying to ship you off, then he's creating a you versus him situation.
Okay.
Make it so he has to leave, not you.
And how do we do that then?
There are ways.
Yeah. See, this is a PR problem. Othello wants to trade you? Fine. We're going to make sure that everybody knows that he's doing that out of spite and paranoia, not for the good of the team.
If we can make your case persuasively, we can get the press on your side. And once national press starts calling for a GM's job, very rare that they survive.
You know what, guys? I appreciate all the fun little capers you have planned for me. But like I said, I'm good.
Wait.
If they want to trade me, let them trade me.
No, MP, think
let
about
them trade
this.
me.
And Pete, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?
Listen,
City
Mila, I'm
View.
not in the mood for City View right now.
Okay, I get it, but I just think it would be good for you to take your mind off all this for a second.
Fine. But I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, it's understandable. Why don't we just meet up there after the game?
All right, that's fine.
Hey, we're gonna get through this, okay? I love you.
I love you too.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got MP. He's out there with Jones, and it's Bassey in at the 5. Here's Zohan, shot clock at 5. Over Gordon. A nice shot by Sohan.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Phenomenal work keeping his balance. Johnson keeps his eye right on the prize at all times.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Jones. The 10-footer. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Okay, that's on the defense. You got to show more fight if you want to stop him.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP. And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing the title.
Denver shooting their first free throws here for the night. The first free throw is good. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development. And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Murray against Jones. Porter looking it over. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Porter against Johnson. Passy, the pass to MP. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league. Some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
You got to, when you're a small market, got to invest in development.
And the Spurs with possession. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
On the basket by Jones.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
And now, the first timeout called here for the Spurs. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over...
Substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Bryant. Aaron Gordon comes in for Zeke Naji. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Reggie Jackson. MP, no good. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Nuggets. On the court right now for the Spurs. Jones is out there with MP. Then it's Johnson, and it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. MP outside. Shot from 12. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Clippers.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to a point with the bucket from Jones. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close, reaching a conference final on more than one occasion. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver. And the first one drops.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Gordon. Jang, he's checked in for San Antonio. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Johnson inside, guarded by Porter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Murray outside. Porter in the corner. Outside, Green. Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Releases. MP, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Johnson, and it's good off the back rim and in. Johnson's got 8 here in the quarter.
That is a shot that Johnson continues to do damage with. His mid-range game is evolving before our eyes.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Spurs. They lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now you have to like what we're seeing from Keldon Johnson.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in its center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Sohan. Over Gordon. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Assisted.
And now a 7-point Spurs lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Bryant. MP kicks to Jones.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Spurs, Trey Jones taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Jokic. And contacted on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
And Jokic drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Jones looking for an opening over Jackson. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Jones has got 10 points. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Spurs lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in to Michael Malone.
Stop and run. Stop and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on. We got to get this win.
Trying to stoke the fire under his team, Mike Malone asking his guys to seize the moment.
And this is the time when the leaders on the court need to step up, take control, and make things happen.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, Johnson is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Jones. Then it's MP. And it's Bassey in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Outside, Jones. Pass to Vassell. Five on the clock. And it's sent back by Bryant. Outside, Porter. To the inside. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Porter. Bryant's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nuggets. San Antonio trailing here. On the wing, Johnson. Passes it to MP. Right on the bucket. That's now 8 points for MP. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Here's MP. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Denver calls timeout.
I have a question for you. Who wants a t-shirt?
A different look for Denver. Gordon's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Making a switch here. Brown's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Bassey's checked in. And MP subbed in for Vassell. Murray the pass to Jokic. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones kicks to MP. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sohan. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Kicks it to Porter. Inside, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Bruce Brown. 1 shot.
Free throw good from Brown.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct. This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus. And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
On the wing, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're leading by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Keldon Johnson.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he rewarded him with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the line, Murray, pretty consistent but there's a lot of added pressure here. Let's see if he can come through. Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. MP outside. Kicks it out to Jones. That's good.
And man, is he in his zone right now. It seems like he can't miss.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to weigh down until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you next time.
Oh, man.
I told you we'd have a good time.
This was great. This was great.
Good.
Hey, I'm sorry for blowing up on you the other day. This is just, it's really hard for me to deal with. It's too much at times.
I know, but you don't have to figure it out alone. You've got a whole team just here to support you.
There's nothing to figure out, though. Like, we go wherever they send me. That's how this league works.
You're serious?
Mila, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm on my rookie contract. We can literally go wherever they send me.
Unless you fight.
Well, like Ricky said.
No, not like Ricky said. Ricky and Ashley want you to wage war in the press. I just want you to be you.
Yeah, well, me being me is what got me here.
No, I want you to be the best version of you on the court. Make it impossible for Othello to trade you without looking like a fool.
What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila, I am working myself to the bone right now.
I know. I think it's time to work a little harder. The MP that I fell in love with would not just roll over and give up like this.
I'm not giving up. That's not what I'm doing.
Dig your heels in. I mean, you said you wanted to start a family here. Did you mean that?
Of course I meant that. This is where I want to... Thank you, sir. This is where I want to be. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Okay, well, if you want it, fight for it. If you have anything left in the tank, it's time to give it. I've seen you overcome impossible odds before, MP. Have you forgotten about college already?
No, I have not forgotten about college.
Then dig deep. Do it again. I know it's in you. I mean, do you want to stay or not?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I want to stay.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't think this whole good soldier routine is the way to go. I am trying my hardest out there, and if that's not enough already, then I don't know.
Okay, I hear you. I think you should think about it, because I'm just saying, as your girlfriend, the sabotage routine is not you.
And what about as my business manager? What does she think?
I don't know. You should weigh your options, I think. You can talk to Ricky and Ashley. I'm sure they have more details about their plan if you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to think on this one.
Take your time. When you're ready, we can talk about it as a team.